At 3:30 in the morning, Suraj is jolted awake by the sound of heavy impacts echoing through his house. He quickly realizes that the creature that killed his friend 2 days ago has tracked him down. It now stands on his front porch, a massive, unstoppable force, and splinters the wooden doorframe with its bare hands. Suraj reacts the way anyone would. He makes sure the deadbolts are thrown, backs away from the entrance, and immediately dials the police. Within minutes, sirens cut through the night. Suraj looks out his window to see a heavily armed tactical squad deploying right outside his gate. For a brief second, he breathes a sigh of relief. But in an extreme survival scenario, relying on standard physical barriers and a quick phone call creates a dangerous illusion of safety. The officers step out of their vehicles and fan out, moving cautiously into the dark perimeter of the property to locate the threat. The officers never even see it coming. The creature bypasses their line of sight entirely, dropping from the canopy to eliminate the point man, Officer John, before he can shout a warning. The rest of the squad opens fire, but standard-issue police ammunition fails to pierce the creature's thick hide. One by one, the entire team is dismantled. Then, the creature turns the authorities' own tools against them. It picks up a discarded service weapon. It aims the weapon directly at the lock, keeping Suraj safe, and fires. The metal shatters, and the front door swings wide open. When trained authorities are wiped out and physical barriers fail, the safety net vanishes completely. Suraj is now backed into a corner, entirely alone against an unstoppable force. Suraj retreats deeper into the interior of the house, fully aware that a flimsy bedroom or bathroom door will only delay the creature by a few seconds. He cannot outmuscle this attacker. If heavy caliber bullets didn't work, a kitchen knife certainly won't. He has to use the environment itself to his advantage. He moves quickly into the bathroom. He jams a piece of thick plastic down the sink drain to block it, and cranks the faucet on full blast. Within moments, water spills over the porcelain edge and floods the tile floor. He isn't trying to slow the creature down or block its path with water. He is laying down the foundation for a highly conductive trap. Outmatched physically, transforming standard domestic plumbing into a deadly environmental hazard is the only viable move left on the board. Looking at this cross-section of the trap, we see the power source. Suraj takes a length of raw wire and plugs it directly into the active electrical switchboard on the wall. The moment the exposed end of that wire hits the surface of the puddle, the entire flooded floor turns into a live electrical conductor. To protect himself, Suraj climbs onto a dry, elevated surface. By doing this, he completely isolates his body from the deadly circuit running through the water below. The creature smashes through the doorframe and steps aggressively into the room. As its foot makes contact with the water, it completes the circuit. The massive surge of raw household alternating current violently disrupts the entity's nervous system. The electrical shock entirely bypasses its armored skin and muscular strength, dropping the creature instantly to the floor, completely unconscious. Applied physics and basic electrical conductivity succeed in seconds where brute force and firearms failed. Suraj carefully pulls the wire out from the switchboard, cutting the power and instantly neutralizing the deadly environment. When the secondary police backup team arrives at the house, they don't need to fire a single shot. They simply drag the incapacitated creature outside and transport it straight to a reinforced cell. A heavily armed tactical squad was decimated in minutes by sheer physical power. Yet one unarmed civilian, armed only with a clear head and household utilities, subdued the threat entirely. True survival in desperate situations rarely comes down to matching the physical power of your attacker. It comes down to having the presence of mind to outthink them.